Say, man, what's up? This your boy Charleston White, and I want y'all to listen to me real good. I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say it slow, so I ain't got to say it no more. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tune in to Real Life Street Stars on YouTube. Tap in. Please don't tap out.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Real life street stars, man. 2024. It's only right that we got the man in here, Mr. Charleston White, back on the couch, back on the blue couch.
Yeah, man. I'm back over here.
We back to it, man, and it's crazy because I don't know if this interview that we about to do gonna get us canceled, gonna put us up or down. I don't know. We gonna see where this goes, but we gonna go there. We gonna take it there.
Bet.
First and foremost, I want to address all the people that is watching you kind of glow up. They see the jewelry, ring after ring, the watch, boy. And I want to address the ones that say, you know what? Charleston White has lost his way.
I have.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was some people that was rooting for you to be like, man, that boy got a message. That boy, he in the streets, he helping these kids, and he's saying fuck all the rappers.
When I came to the internet, I wasn't helping kids. I keep telling people, I came to the internet a frustrated community activist. This was my outlet because I was getting burnt out from working in the community. So I never had a message on the internet. It's always been a character. And I've been making that plain and simple. So even though you're getting a message, I don't come to the internet for a message. That's why I'm always arguing and fucking with a rapper. So I target rappers for a reason. Because the character targets rappers. But I never came to the internet for a message.
Was there a part of you that secretly wanted the rapper's lifestyle?
Because before I came to the internet, homie, I was already buying foreign cars, S550 Benz. But a year before the pandemic, homie, I went to LA and left her broke with $150 in my pocket, and within months was counting $10,000, $20,000 online. So when I came back from LA, homie, nigga, I played Santa Claus with my family. Nigga, I came back, I bought an S550 Benz, turned around, bought a 750 BMW, bought a GL 450, and this was all cash. So nigga, I was already, you know what I'm saying? Then my wife was making $20,000 a month, hauling crude oil and jet fuel for the military. So I was already living a pretty good life, homie. But before I came to the internet, I was bragging about sleeping on an $8,000 duck couch before I became big on the internet. So I've been lost my way. I've been lost my way. Because I was becoming angry as a community activist. I was becoming frustrated from the lack of support. So when I moved to LA, homie, I had already lost my way.
What kind of doors was getting shut in your face as far as you asking? I remember there was a video of you going out saying, look at these streets, they fucked up in front of the bus sign. No one's gonna fix like.
Yeah, I had filed a massive lawsuit against the city of Fort Worth, TxDOT, and Trinity Expressway. So that's the bus system. So I had a massive lawsuit against the city, the state of Texas, which was TxDOT, in Trinity Express, kind of like the Montgomery bus boycott, right? Some people don't know that. So I had partnered with Legal Aid, and under the ADA, the American Disabilities Act, those bus stops wasn't supposed to be put out into the street because you didn't have access as a disabled person. So I had filed a lawsuit. So that's why you had seen me doing that. So I was fighting with the city. So the elders and the seniors and the disabled people can have a safe access to be able to get on the bus.
Who put you on the lawsuit game like that?
I studied law. I was a pre-law student at Texas Western University, homie. So I've been a law nigga. Yeah.
Because I don't know how many lawsuits would you say you've initiated in your lifetime?
At least over more than 2 dozen. And I've never lost. I've never lost a lawsuit. My last one. They told me he better take this money, and I had one, homie. I was working at RSR, a gun store over here off of Trinity, and they were leaving the bullets all on the floor. So when the forklift drivers would run over the bullets would pow. And man, somebody got one of them gone, but wouldn't nobody say nothing because they're afraid to lose their job. So nigga, I said, man, that's a safety violation. Nigga, I'm finna sue. And nigga, I had them. But it kept going back to the same Fort Worth OSHA office. And I kept getting these same white investigators. So there's no black investigators at the Fort Worth OSHA office. And so this time, they were playing so much hardball, they forced me to go get an attorney. So I hired attorney Kim T. Cole, and that's the black lady who won the lawsuit for the young sister that was at their pool party in McKinney that got slung around by the police.
Yeah.
I moved right up the street in that neighborhood.
Yeah, so I went and got the same attorney. So I went and hired the same attorney, Kim T. Cole. And so that was my last lawsuit. So what they told her is, he better take this little old money. We're just gonna dismiss, because they were tired of me winning, homie. They tired of me winning.
Take that little setup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of laws, man, I like to ask you this because what you don't know, you probably do know. You probably saved so many black people's lives just when you told them about getting pulled over.
Yeah.
And I just want to ask you, do you have any more game when it comes to the police?
Yeah, that was a real program. I had met Officer Gully. And shout out to Officer Gully. He a down by law nigga that just happened to be a police officer. But they used to fuck with him because he was a real nigga. But he's retired now. So I met Officer Gully and I met Officer Pena doing work with a community group called Unity in the Community. And so my organization, Hype, was partnering with Unity in the Community. And so I had met Officer Pena and Officer Gully, who was giving this presentation in the community right after it was either Eric Gardner or Mike Brown. And it was a program called Success Through Respect. And in this program, homie, it was teaching you exactly what to do when a police officer pull you over. So when I hear it, I said, nigga, that's good game. Because I'm knowing this what they teach their white kids. So what I started noticing is, every time I did that, the officer would never write me a ticket. Every time. Smell weed in the car. Turn a blind eye. You know what I'm saying? So I started noticing how effective this was. So the game I get niggas now, homie, is whenever you get in trouble with the police, you got 3 elements that you gotta try to, you got 3 elements you gotta kind of play on. The element of what your lawyer think about you, not what you paying your lawyer. So when you first walk into that office, homie, whatever your lawyer thinks about you, that determines how he fights for you. Right. Because you have to keep in mind, homie, between the lawyer, the judge, and the prosecutor, all of these people work in the same court every day.
9 to 5.
This is they gym. They in the same gym every day. Yeah, he may go down there. But for the most part, nigga, they know each other, right?
Go to lunch together.
Not just the motherfucking me, lawyer, judge, and prosecutor. That motherfucking bailiff over there. That motherfucking bailiff get to say a lot of shit to the judge. They work together, right? So when you come in, nigga, you speak to this bailiff. You speak to this bailiff. What your lawyer think about you determines what he tells this prosecutor when they see each other this evening, tonight at their kids' volleyball game. When they have lunch together because they wives are in a book club and they have Christmas together. Say, man, you know my client, he's really a good guy. But we don't be thinking about that, homie.
And I don't want to go left too quick yet, but I gotta ask you, do you feel the guy who jumped over and attacked the judge, the bailiff had like a little beef with the judge?
Nah.
To allow that to happen? Cause
nah, homie.
That ain't supposed to happen.
It's not. But this what happens. It doesn't happen, so you become comfortable. So let me give you an example. You can't get ready when it's time to be ready. So meaning, if you haven't been training, you haven't been practicing, when it happened, you ain't ready. So you become lax.
Right.
So the more I travel around the country and the more things don't happen, me and my people become lax. That's how a nigga can tackle on stage. Because you become lax. Ain't nothing happening. You start letting your guards down. Nigga, I normally keep weapons all around me, but because you start letting your guards down. So in almost every court, because nothing not happening, nigga, most of our police are lax. Because police aren't really getting attacked. Judges aren't really getting attacked. Prosecutors, so they're real lax and laid back. So it was a delay in the response because they wasn't ready. They had to get ready. And that could cost you your life.
So they're gonna make an example out of him.
They already made an example out of him. The charge alone, attempted murder.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they gave him attempted murder for that.
They gave him attempted murder for grabbing his hands around her neck.
Which we didn't see, which is...
Well, they can say anything.
Yeah, right. This is,
and not only that, they wasn't supposed to allow her to have access to punish him. Because now she's a victim of a crime, so he shouldn't have went back before her.
Yeah, that's wild.
But they're gonna allow her to get her lick back.
Damn. He should know law and sue.
He can't sue.
Oh, fuck.
Homie, once you do something to a law enforcement officer, there's nothing that you can do.
Damn.
God can't even help you.
Damn.
So I like to, the guy Markeith Lloyd, who killed the Jacksonville police officer and his girlfriend at the same time. If you read his case file, homie, if you do something to a police officer, you do something to a politician, you do something to a judge, you no longer have rights.
Damn.
Homie, they do to you whatever they want to do to you.
Shit.
Markeith Lloyd was brutally sodomized after he killed a police officer.
Damn.
It's in the court documents.
And nothing happened to those sodomizers.
They beat his eye out of his head, and they did that on camera. When he came out crawling,
They knocked his eye.
they knocked his eye out of his head with the butt of the gun.
Come on.
And when you go on and read those court documents, he was brutally sodomized with a police baton. So if you go back and watch those interrogation tapes, and you see how much pain that man was in, while they was interrogating him. They didn't even let nobody can come. The doctors can't come now, homie.
Oh, man.
So you just better have your mind made up when you decide to, you better have your mind made up.
Speaking of interrogation, that's good game as far as when you get pulled over by the laws.
Yeah.
When you're getting arrested and they read your Miranda rights and anything can be said can be used against you. Should young black men, let's just say, stick with us, or just young people in general, right? Should they be speaking if it could save them, or should they shut up and get a lawyer?
It's a reason why they say you have a right to remain silent, because that's your best defense. Your best defense is don't say nothing. ID nothing. Even if you're innocent, your best defense is to say nothing. Because cops can make innocent people look guilty.
Even I didn't do it.
It's a reason why they say your right to remain silent. That's your best defense, homie.
And it's crazy because part of that is like anything that you said can and will be used against you. Not for you, but against you. Like the fact that it says that, like shit.
And then
Can't she help me?
And then the body camera's on.
That's real.
So every attorney that I've had have always said, don't talk. Don't even tell your side of the story. But naturally, if you hadn't done anything wrong, man, I'm finna tell y'all, man, I ain't done a motherfucking thing. That cop can change a lot, homie, that pen.
Come on, man.
his prejudice, his ideology, his bias, his resentments. You don't know what's in the mind and the heart of that officer. So it's best that if you're not reporting a crime, homie, and you're one being, no, don't talk to the police.
Do you feel like the body cams have saved more lives than lost lives with black people?
No, because the police can cut them off at their will.
I've seen that.
They can cut them off at their discretion. They can put their hand over that motherfucker. They can do it. Homie, they know how to cheat the system. And they do very well at cheating the system to save an image. Yeah.
Should black people become more police officers?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, black people.
Community,
yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
For real. So let me ask you, you've been around the country. Your main goal in Dallas-Fort Worth in particular, you will have an agenda to save the children. These, focus on the kids, try to get them right. As you've been around the country, you see kids from different cultures, from different areas, from different neighborhoods. Do you feel, now that you've seen more, been around more OGs or adults or whatever, can these kids be saved? Literally. Can they? Oh, damn.
Nah. For one, they can't read. So how you gonna save them if they're not into?
You've seen this around the nation. You're moving around. Oh shit.
Yeah. Most black children today, homie, they can't read on or above their grade level. Majority of our kids read below their grade levels. Most of our children, they don't value education enough. Or maybe they don't understand the importance of it. To be able to save us from where we're headed. We're headed into a direction of no return.
Writings on the wall.
Yeah, we're headed into a direction of no return. So even though we won't make good slaves, because we don't have the resiliency nor the work ethic that the slaves before us have. We'll make good sex toys.
God damn.
Because black people we're over sexualized in pop culture, and when you look at us outside of sports entertainment, that's only what we're gonna be good for in the future. Our women are gonna be like the geisha girls. So because they're gonna, you gotta understand, homie. Human trafficking and not just human trafficking, but also child sex trafficking has surpassed drugs and gun sales in the world.
Right.
Now, America buys 90% of the world's drugs. So not only are we high in the motherfucker, we're overly sexualized. So when you look at black men and women, you don't see, man, I got me a good pilot.
Yeah.
All you think about is the man with his good dick and a woman with a big fat ass. So in the future, that will be the value of who we are. We'll be good sex objects. We'll be good for, you want to party and get you a big old black dick and a girl that's freaky. Homie, that's what we're going to be good for. Because we're not uplifting astronauts.
So let me ask you then, speaking of value, when it comes to, and let's just say white culture, from what we know, a man gets a woman pregnant out of wedlock. They're going to try to hurt and have a marriage, say the baby was conceived after the marriage. They try to get right. The black community, guy gets a girl pregnant. He is not thinking about marrying this woman. It's not a thing that even comes to his mind saying, let me make this a righteous woman before the baby's born. Let me give her my last name. What is your thoughts on marriage in 2024 in the black community?
I was married to my kid's mother, so I didn't have children out of wedlock. I've been married twice, so I believe in marriage. Men and women don't even like each other today. So how can they marry each other? They don't even like each other.
Sometimes it had to been like you had to get married just to make it right by the family, by the daddy of the girl.
Well, that's a value system.
The values.
So if your mother wasn't married, then how can you value marriage? Your grandmother wasn't married. How can you value marriage? That come from a value system.
That's right.
So I remember when I was speaking college universities, homie. I've spoken to some of the most prestigious college universities in this country. And I used to always ask, hey, why did you come to college? Well, my dad is a such and such, such and such. So I noticed most white kids, fathers and uncles who were law enforcement and firefighters and military men, they too became this. I also noticed white kids in other cultures who parents went to college, they too went to college. I noticed people who come from married families, they too end up married. So it's our value system. How do we know to value marriage? And we've never seen it. Our mother don't value it. Our mother's been having boyfriends. Our mother's been shacking. Man, my mama just got married. But nigga, I ain't seen my mama have a boyfriend in and out the house over the last 40-something years. But we value, man. No, my mom been a single, but she had a boyfriend, but them niggas ain't coming in and out the house. So we value marriage over here. Since my grandfather, I'm the first male in my immediate family to be married. But I made a conscious decision to get married and not have children out of wedlock because I understand the power and the significance of having children outside of wedlock in the negative attributes that comes with that. So I made it my business I'm gonna be the first male in my family to marry my children's mother since my grandfather.
Right, you're actually married, and like you said, since your grandfather. So, do you feel that people this day and age, do you subscribe marriage to young girls and boys?
Well, they don't value it, so you can't. But is there any positive in it? Let me say that. There's a lot of positive in it. I'm sure my son and my daughter get married because I married their mother, and they've seen me marry after their mother. It is my sincere belief that if two people aren't married, then God can't bless y'all together.
Oh man, come on.
He can bless y'all individually. He can bless you separately. He can bless her separately. But to bless the union, he can't. It's not of God. So you nigga, y'all living. So you and this person loving, so y'all loving each other at a fault that causes y'all to have I'm gonna say bad luck. I ain't gonna say it to cause, because nigga, there's nothing that y'all can be blessed with as one.
Some people get married for business though, like business reasons.
Well, no matter your reason, there's still a covenant.
It's still a covenant, yeah.
No matter your reasons, good or bad, for getting married, you get blessed for the covenant. It's a blessing to come with that, homie.
That's true.
Do you believe that like you need an actual priest or something to bless the marriage, or?
Right. Yeah, you gotta have a ordained minister or some type of yeah. Yeah, you gotta have an ordained minister, homie. So preferably someone you respect.
Elvis Presley in Las Vegas can't bless a union?
It's an ordained minister.
No, you gotta be ordained. Yeah, no.
As long as you're ordained, homie. Homie, you can't amend what was already put in place. And that's what's happening with this new group of humans, homie. They trying to undo what done worked before, only for the things that they do for them not to work today. The new shit ain't working today, homie. All this new shit ain't working, homie.
That's real.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, and this more so hits closer to home. Your brother, and shout out K White, He got out. Man, I don't think he was supposed to see the light of day.
Yeah, he thought he would.
Yeah, he thought he was.
He was up under the old law. So yeah. He supposed to been home.
And he got out. And there was a post you made, or it was I think an interview went on talking about where, you know, he was able to get right, get to it, start getting educated, got a car. I mean, getting.
He graduated barber school. Got him one of them European fancy cars. Do
you feel like was your brother in need of rehabilitation? Do you feel? He used to talk crazy about it.
Yeah, I don't think he rehabilitated. I think he bullshit. Yeah. I think he full of shit. Nah, homie, I don't think none of them niggas be rehabilitated.
Happy to be out.
Yeah, they just trying to fit in.
Man,
homie, you can't be gone 31 years out of society and think, homie, you can't rehabilitate a man. He went in as a boy. And prison don't offer rehabilitation. Prison just offer programs. You have to self-evolve. You have to, homie, that's a different kind of journey. Yeah, that's a different kind of journey. But I don't think that nigga rehabilitated. Because he ain't started, that nigga didn't start trying to do right until 27 years in.
I mean,
my brother fucking up in prison 26 years. He did 31 years. That nigga ain't been doing good. Man,
this after you start kind of building your little situation?
Man, that nigga been gone. He was just in trouble 2 years ago in prison.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Yeah, that nigga was in trouble 2 years ago in prison. But he had never been free as an adult. So he don't know what it's like to be free as an adult. So what ends up happening is, homie, you give a person something that they never had. And they begin to appreciate the things that they never had. Right. You see what I'm saying? So nigga never had freedom. Nigga been locked up all his life. Nigga appreciate freedom. So now I think he's transitioning, but to rehabilitate, nah, homie. It's too much trauma in prison.
So let me ask you this. I'm curious, because again, we talked about, the government and, how they come in and they intervene in Black people's lives. What are your thoughts when it comes to Child Protective Services when they intervene in, anyone's lives and they try to intervene in, technically sometimes can have the ability to take a child out of a home, in which the parents are there, but they're saying, hey, we don't really want, this situation happening. The government will not raise your child.
Well, one thing I know about CPS, you got to do a lot to lose your kid. You got to do a lot. You have to be a low down dirty, because they don't just take your kids, nigga. It's a whole process. Remember I told you my mom was a foster parent for a long time. Homie, it's a whole process. It's a whole process that you have to go through before they snatch your rights and say, we're gonna take your kids and you have to Nah, they don't just take them.
Your mom was a foster parent?
Yeah, with Lena Pope.
Okay.
With CPS. So yeah, my mom was a foster parent for a long time with Lena Pope, through Lena Pope getting the CPS kids.
Amazing.
So, nah, homie, they don't just take your rights. You gotta be a sorry motherfucking mama and daddy for them to take your rights. And then they try to find other family members, homie, before the government just says, you see what I'm saying? So they exhaust a lot of efforts and resources, homie, before they take their kid.
Did you ever get raised around any of the foster kids, being that your mom was?
Yeah. Everybody who come to the house have to do a background check. So yeah, homie, I was around a lot of them. So yeah, I used to sit back and not let my feelings get involved, because they disrespecting your mama.
Yeah.
Fuck you. So you have to understand, homie. Then I'm a kid who understands childhood trauma. So I know most of the kids my mother was getting was coming from abused homes. I seen plenty of little boys who had to wear diapers because they was molested.
Oh damn.
Yeah. See, my mom got the worst of the worst, homie. She would nurture them, love them. My mom home would be the last home a kid would go to. before they try to put them into like an institution and they be, drugged up all the time. So I used to see some shit, homie. So that's where a lot of my empathy for children came in, watching them come through my mother's home.
Did she ever get any other nationalities outside of black?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh man, yeah,
all the time. Yeah,
for those that don't know,
they don't put kids by nationality. They put kids by availability.
Right. For those that don't know, there's a bag in foster care. Ain't no bag in it?
No.
Don't they pay to raise some kids together, put the kids in the home? Well, not a real bag, but it's a...
Well, that's if you trying to do the group home. You running the group home.
Yeah.
But just you and your hub, or you just taking a couple kids. Nah, homie, they don't pay enough for them people. You gotta have to deal with that.
You gotta be Annie.
Well, it goes by the level and assessment of the kid. So some kids, may not be a high paying kid. It goes by the level and assessment of the child. The trauma, the behavior. But it can be lucrative. But you ain't gonna be driving no Bentleys and Rolls Royce doing it.
Right. What do you do if someone just calls CPS on you just because they on some bullshit?
I done it. Yeah, I done it to some motherfucker. Yeah, man, if I get mad at you, hell yeah, I call CPS on your bitch over there. Don't let me know that hoe smoke no weed or no drugs or nothing like that. Because if nothing else, they gonna have you going to them classes, bitch. So yeah, I done it. Hell yeah. And motherfucker, I done had a motherfucker do it to me.
So that's a way of get back, you feel?
What? Y'all must not be from together. That's how
No, I ain't gonna lie. No, full honesty, it happened to me.
Man, that's how Hov...
On my children.
Hov been fighting each other with CPS shit
it happened
for 30 years.
To me.
Nigga, that's how you control... Listen, if you got an unruly baby mama, that's how you control the bitch and get... Yeah, nigga, you want to get your kids, CPS that hoe to death. Yeah. Especially if she one of them pill popping baby mama, she a Percocet pop, she a weed smoker. Nigga, you CPS that hoe to death. Because you can do it anonymously. You can call it anonymously, they don't have to get it. And they gonna go right over there. They gonna go right over there. So now, if you really want to get at the bitch and you tired of paying child support and you want custody and she a party and going hoe, man, CPS that hoe.
Wait till she hit the club and
man, listen, you ain't gotta wait. She do drugs. Your type of hoe. Your baby mama you done fuck with. She like smoke weed. Well, get what? That weed in her system. She like to drink. If she getting you some CPS that hoe. If nothing else, it put a restraint on the bitch.
So let me ask you, there was a situation where a woman was in Walmart with her baby with a diaper on, like 12-degree weather, and all of Walmart like honed in, like, oh shit, this lady got this baby's naked with a diaper on.
12-degree weather.
12-degree weather.
Oh, so, that's child negligence.
No, so that's what it is. So the Walmart employees got involved, the other customers, and got CPS involved in her life. And she went online and was like, y'all motherfuckers, y'all don't know how hard it is raising a child by myself. I ain't have, I don't know.
Oh, bitch, it ain't that hard. It ain't that motherfucking hard to raise no child by yourself. All you gotta do is quit trying to raise the motherfucker by yourself. Let the daddy have access to the baby. Most women who claim they trying to raise a baby by themselves is doing it out of selfishness and trying to control the situation with the baby. Bitch, that's why you by yourself. I'm sure the baby auntie would like to keep the baby sometime. I'm sure the grandmama will at least get that baby some pen. Bitch, you go to Walmart with a diaper on the baby. Yeah, CPS need to be called because I would call CPS if I seen that.
Oh, man. Okay.
Nigga, I done been sitting in the parking lot and seen a motherfucker turn around and hit the baby with a cone.
Oh, license plate. Let me get you. Yeah, shit. I follow you home.
Giving detail and yeah, I done it.
God.
Nigga.
I hear you. All right, well, let's go
and I done had it called on me for CPS to show up at the door. And I opened the door and they said, you take your son to strip club. Man.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
I closed the door in their face. They come back with the police. Man, if y'all ain't telling me what my rights is of my kids, y'all can't talk. So I had the supervisor call. So we just want to check and make sure the kid's safe. They saw the motherfucking kid safe and I opened the goddamn door. Because most people don't know, homie, you don't have to submit to CPS. You don't have to say, hey, we got a call from so bitch, fuck you. Hang up. They come to the door. You don't have to talk. And eventually it goes away because they have to prove that this child is in immediate danger. And how can you do that? Well, for one, I have rights. My child have a right. So you're gonna come in. The police can't come in and talk to us with no lawyer. So what makes you think you can, Miss CPS? Most people don't know that. So what CPS will do is they wait till you send the kid to school. Because when they go to school, guess what? Who's the parent? The school. You don't own, the school is the parent. So guess what the school said? Guess what, police officer? You can talk to my child. I give you permission to say, bring Charleston to the office. I have an officer down here want to talk to him, and an officer gets to question you without your parents. You know why? Because the school is your parent.
Yeah, that's kind of wild because
that's why when something happens, hold on, you can't come in here and get your child. We have to release them because these are our children. As under this time, under this laws and obligation, that's why if you don't send my kids to my school, nigga, we come after you. If you don't register my kids in my school, or if you don't notify me that you're gonna homeschool your kid and not let it be my kid, then we're gonna get you. So that's why you gotta notify the school, homie, that hey, I'm gonna homeschool this kid. That's why the school saying, hey man, Charleston hadn't been coming to school. They missed their child. They get money for their kids. People don't know that, homie. So that's some games. You ain't gotta talk to CPS. You can tell CPS, fuck you, suck my dick. Go back, go get a court order, bitch.
That's definitely real game. That's definitely real game. So let's go and get to it, Charles. I gotta ask you, there was a recent podcast you was on that you just got up and walked out of because they just kept seemed like they was really there to debate. It seemed like
I didn't give them no time to see what they were there for. Now,
what in your moment? Because mind you, you're very, and I want people to know this. Charleston White is the most professional business person that kind of exists.
Yeah, I do good business with black people.
You do good business.
Yeah, I do good business with anybody.
Right.
I already knew they were some little weenie niggas, just by the setup. But it was somebody who I highly respect that put this interview together. So I pay attention to the type of questions you ask me. The questions let me know everything. So the first question was, man, what the fuck you on? I don't even talk to niggas that ask what you on.
Some kind of generic.
Huh? So just that alone, then I noticed the tone changed once the cameras went on. So I don't sit around and wait to see. I know what I don't like. So homie, get them niggas back their money and let's go. I ain't got time to talk to these kind of niggas. They questions wasn't even,
It's funny because we seen Dana White get up and walk out of Howie Mandel, famous comedian, and I'm like, the introduction was fucked up. So you're like, all right, I'm out. I'm tired of doing this shit. And do you feel like, like when it comes to someone sitting down, because you've done this, you made a career of this.
Yeah. Sitting
down and saying, hey, you could ask me some questions.
When you know your value, homie, when you know your value, it's like a nigga who don't take no bullshit. Homie, you just know, man, nah, homie. Nigga, it's something I don't want to be associated with. And I don't want to be with no weenie little niggas. And them was some weenie little niggas because I'm saying, well, who y'all done had before? And the price I'm charging y'all, homie, I'm just doing this for my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it's just to make some little extra money while I'm on the road, making some more money. So just like, this nigga just picking up some extra money, homie, while I'm on the road. Just go be the tricking money for the night. You know what I'm saying? It's a low $2,500, just go be the tricking money for the night. Homie, that wasn't even worth my time.
All right, so let's do it like this, man. You did do an interview. We spoke on it. Cam Newton, over 7 million views very quickly. One of the biggest rated Charleston White interviews, and y'all really had a back and forth going at it.
Yeah. He was trying to big dog me.
He was trying to big dog you. You didn't drop some behind the scenes of the card game that y'all played out, after the fact, and he's still trying to big dog you. Still. So when you see Cam Newton swinging around little 19-year-olds and shit on ESPN. What's the first thing that come to your head seeing this 6 foot, whatever the fuck, nigga with a hat on, just gorilla handling niggas, throwing the niggas around?
I seen him having mercy. He's a big guy. He's a very large guy. And what I seen a man having mercy, because only the strong can show compassion for the weak. I seen them trying to throw punches at him.
Yeah.
And he didn't throw not one punch.
Yeah.
So that's a level of restraint and compassion that most of us don't have as men toward our own people. So I never seen him throw one punch. And I know he gets attacked a lot out there.
Yeah.
We go say he funny dressing, we go say he arrogant, but he does a lot for them kids.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter, for one of Dion boys went through his program.
Yeah.
I've had people send me videos of Cam Newton 3-4 years ago before I even done an interview to try to make him look bad because he wouldn't speak to the kids. So he's been antagonized. He's been attacked a lot going out there, homie. So naturally, we're gonna look at it and he's gonna be the bad guy. So that's what I tell my people, homie. No matter what happens in a situation, it's gonna be Charleston White. It's gonna be Charleston White. People are not gonna try to figure out what really happened. So it just automatically became about Cam Newton. But homie, he was being attacked. And he wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because people I spoke to about this situation have said, like, man, Cam don't really be on that type of time. Like, really, like, when you see what's playing out, you're like, he's not really that kind of guy at this moment.
Well, he was talking to me like he was.
That's why I was asking. I was gonna ask you, how was he talking to you?
Y'all saw the interview?
Yeah, I seen it. I'm like,
y'all heard what he said about Woo. So he was talking like he that kind of nigga.
I can see the arrogance sometimes.
But he been playing football, so we see he haven't had no off the field incidents to say he's this kind of guy. People going off his arrogance. He a superstar. Most superstars are arrogant. Don't you see the way Michael Jordan chew gum? Arrogant motherfucker. Kobe, arrogant motherfucker. So that's the natural arrogance is a trait of a star, homie. So people are saying it's about him based off his arrogance. That's why I was saying, man, come on, Cam, you just talking, my nigga. You've been a football player. I know he just talking. But he a big nigga and he can hurt somebody. But what we seen right there was a man showing restraint, homie.
Yeah.
Stopping somebody from hitting him, and he never fired off to hit nobody. You gotta respect him for that, homie.
Yeah, it's crazy. The same day that happened, I believe it was Richard Sherman got arrested for DUI. And it's like they were saying that, hey, Richard Sherman's DUI got eclipsed by Cam Newton's fight. Do you feel like that? Because, Richard Sherman, he's on First Take and everything. Do you feel like, hey, if the Cam Newton thing that happened, Richard Sherman's DUI, would be first page news everywhere? Because they love to see a black man who's shooting to the stars have that moment of,
I think it's more black people that are shaming him than white people.
Oh, man.
See, I don't think white people really get a kick out of watching us shoot to the stars and fall down because they embrace them niggas so much as they shooting to the stars.
Right.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Homie, they embrace a nigga so much that they shoot. It's black people wanting to see a nigga fall down. Homie, I never even knew Richard Sherman got arrested for a DUI. Nigga, I caught a DWI last year. Nigga, it's so easy to catch a DWI.
It's so easy.
So why, nigga, Cam is, that shit we see with Cam is way bigger than his DWI because this over here, they fighting in front of kids.
Yeah.
So this guy, and he's being jumped. And it's multiple black people. This one man having a mishap, I don't think that's as sensationalized as now. If he would have got drunk and he was found with a prostitute and he fought with the police, then yeah. But this shit over here with Cam Newton is way more newsworthy.
Man, come on now. Now, I want to, hold on. I want to stay, hold on.
Yeah. No, I was just going to ask, do you feel safe around black people?
No, I don't.
And do you feel safe around white people?
Yes, I feel very safe around white people. I feel very safe around white people.
You ain't got to explain that. That's some wild shit, but I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah. I'm comfortable when I'm around white people. I'm alert when I'm around black people.
That's crazy.
I'm alert and I'm on edge because I know it's gonna be a problem.
But black people show you the most love, though. Let's say that.
No.
Damn.
Nah, black people don't show. Black people show the most hate.
Yeah.
Because they hate to love, and they love to hate.
Yeah. Do you feel like they hate if anybody's showing you love? Like you walk into North Carolina, you in Greensboro, whatever the hell. Some people are showing you love. That just intensifies the hate behind the scenes. Like, oh yeah, they just really liking this nigga. Like, this nigga ain't God.
It's hard for me to assess that because you get so much love. It's hard to see past that to see who hating. Once the love is gone and you just existing, then the hate is very visible. Man, black people just don't become hateful.
We gotta do better.
Yeah, I hadn't had a white person come up to me and say anything that they don't like about my videos.
Really?
Never. And I say some horrible things about white people in some of my videos. I've never had a white person come up, I watch your videos, but I don't like when you. I get a lot of black people that say, man, I like, but. That's how you know it's some hate.
I like, but. Yeah.
Man, you be saying some real shit, but. Man, I will. Anytime you hear the but, that's when you know it's
That's what they leaning on.
That's when you know it's some secret hate. There's no but to the truth. Man, you be telling the truth, but man, it ain't no but. I'm either telling the truth or not. It ain't no but. So I listen for the but.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So hold on, I want to keep it in Dallas-Fort Worth for a second. Technically Fort Worth. And you
They're my biggest haters.
Yeah,
Fort Worth, Texas is my biggest haters.
Now, mind you, and you could speak to this. One of your defining moments becoming the Charleston White who they see today was technically going on the news and going at Go Yayo. After he did a rap event at a school.
That's when I fell out with the city. Yeah, that's when I fell out with the city of Fort Worth. Yeah.
How could that make you fall out?
Because they feel like I was hating. I was hating on Go Yayo, and that I was snitching, and that I was going against the community, and I was.
So the city of you're not talking about the city like the white people. You talking about the city like the niggas.
Yeah, the niggas.
Oh man.
Yeah, the niggas. And so that moment is when Fort Worth Independent School District stopped me from going to their schools because I went to the news on Fort Worth ISD on Go Yayo. So it wasn't about Go Yayo. It was about Fort Worth Independent School District allowing Go Yayo to come onto their campuses, multiple campuses, middle school and high schools, to perform. And they don't allow fathers to do it with convicted felons. They don't allow dads who have felony convictions on their records to just come up to the schools. And here they had a kid at that time that had violent rap lyrics, violent behavior. And he had access to our children. So when I complained about it, everybody was appalled. That's how it made the news. But Fort Worth Independent School District tried to clean it up and said that they didn't have anything to do with it. They tried to make it seem like 97.9 wasn't involved. So they really threw Lil Go Yayo under the bus. That's when he really made that song, or that Channel 8 diss song. Yeah. And said, I could have got a couple of teachers fired. So yeah, homie, that's when I became a fan of the kid. And he was a kid to me at the time.
Yeah, he just did his bid. He's out now. And he, Say Cheese talked to him about yourself, and he wished you number the best. He's over there. But he denounced a lot of the evil shit he was on. Would you shake his hand today? If it's about peace and moving the buck forward as far as helping our community, helping for the Fort Worth community.
Yeah. He was a kid, homie.
Yeah.
He was a kid, homie, that didn't have the right guidance around him. So he was misguided. And he was a kid, and he was a superstar. And what I see is a young man who done grew up. Yeah, I see a young brother that done evolve into a young man. Yeah, you're a strong young brother. If you would have asked me this 6 months ago, I said, nah, homie, that nigga, he ain't gonna be able to get it again. But his growth, his growth, go allow him to relight the candle. Yeah, he go shine again. I've been checking him out. I've been listening to him. He go shine again. So I told Say Cheese TV I'll sit down with him and talk to him.
No, there you go. Now that'll be a real conversation that we would love to see. But I got to get your thoughts also on another native, Tay K. He's been in jail now for a few years, and his second murder trial just came up, and he opted to fight it in court. Mind you, he's already facing 55 years. He pled not guilty. He wants to take it to court. He's already technically doing life, technically. But he chooses to fight.
Ain't.
Go ahead. Speak to us on
I told his lawyer to call me so I can come testify on his behalf. I reached out, I talked to his sister.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I want to help him, homie.
Definitely.
You can see a big change in him.
Definitely.
He was unfairly sentenced to 55 years.
Because he didn't take the plea at first. It seems like they punish you for not taking plea deals. And they offered him a plea for this one. He chose not to take the plea deal.
The plea they offered him first time was still unjust.
No, facts.
The first charge, homie, he got more than a shooter. And he wasn't even a shooter. He ran out the room, just like those girls did. They got probation. But because he made that song in
the race,
because he was a kid with an undeveloped brain that's been trying to mask and deal with and process his childhood trauma. So he's dealing with PTSD just like a soldier, right? But he's a kid trying to process this with very little resources.
Nah, for real.
Right? And you're afraid, you're confused, and all you got is your sister. He was a kid, homie, and he fucked up. He fucked up. It cost somebody their life. But he don't deserve 55 years. For what he got 55 years for the first charge. He wasn't the shooter. He didn't plan it. He was just there. But because he's Tay K, he's being punished extremely. And he was like, what, 15, 16?
15, 16. Did the race, made the song.
Yeah, but he's like 17 when he do the race. So they treat him like he a grown dude. But homie, still a kid. So with this case, I understand why he wouldn't take the plea. Because taking a plea bargain strips you of all your rights to an appeal. And if for nothing else, I don't see him doing half of that 55 years because of whatever mitigating factors that will be brought up for his appeal. This case, I see them. I see them doing more to address the lack of brain development in his age, in his childhood trauma, and using those factors, those mitigating factors, to try to help spare him. So I told his sister, I said, man, make sure y'all reach out to an attorney. And see if for nothing else, man, I can come. I want to testify on his behalf.
Man, that's a blessing right there.
Yeah.
Charles, I got to ask you, we're going to take it over to the government for a second because I got to get your take, man. When Trump dropped the, I guess they call them the J3s, I don't know what name they gave him.
Them golden shoes.
Yeah, the golden shoes, man, where it seemed like he was really catering to like the black people, the minorities with these shoes. Because I went to the website like, this is a real thing, and you could really buy these motherfucking shoes and they're sold out.
No Republican panders to black people. Only Democrats. So he actually dropped that shoe for white people. Yeah. He made it known. Didn't it sell out pretty quick?
No, in fact, it's gone.
So do you think he did that for black people? He didn't even market that to us. And what's listen, homie, this is what they know. They know black people are not reliable during the voting process. We have the lowest voter turnout every election, and it's so low that it's shameful. That's why nobody comes to us and say, hey, what do y'all want? And we'll give it to you. That's why they can reject things that Ice Cube sent to them, because they know what? Those group of people have the lowest voter turnout, and not only that, they are the least informed. So who relies on these voters? Not only that, they are not known for giving campaign donations. And everybody know that these people are into campaign donations. Part of these shoes, campaign funds. So why would I pander to you guys when you don't vote and you don't bribe?
We run the culture. We shift the culture.
You don't vote and you don't bribe. What does you running the culture have to do with us making law? You run a culture, but guess what? We own your culture.
Right. White people own the culture.
No. White people don't own the culture. A handful of Jewish people own your culture. White people own land, banks, real estate, stocks, deeds, trade secrets. We don't own your culture. The Jewish people owns your culture. So we don't pander to you because you don't matter. Your vote don't matter. Your voice don't matter. That's why every police shooting, we listen to y'all for a while, then we tune y'all off. We don't matter. So, nah, homie, they're not homie, listen, nobody is thinking about us this election. That's why you don't see the get out and vote or die campaigns. That's why you don't see them using your rappers, your celebrities saying, hey, y'all gotta get out and vote. Remember they used to do that?
Yeah.
Vote or die.
Like a motherfucker.
Because, homie, they don't care no more. They realize, homie, it's to none effect. We don't swing no elections.
What do black people own? Do we own anything?
Most of us have sold our masters. So from Future to Lil Wayne, Tina Turner, most of us have sold our masters. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Lawrence Taylor, all of their jerseys are in the white boys' coliseums, stadiums. They're, nigga, I don't think we own nothing.
Shit, I mean, that's some real shit.
Nigga, I don't think we own nothing.
So I gotta ask you, stay right there because
our cars and clothes, that's about it.
Yeah,
and
media, we own shit that don't appreciate. Everything depreciates. But hold on, stay right there because
maybe our gold. Yeah. We got a lot of gold.
Yeah. We got a lot of gold.
So wait. So Trump was at a rally. He's like, man, the lights are so bright. All I see is black people. Yeah, all I see is the black ones. And then he goes off to say, like, he's like, man, I've been indicted so much, the black people just accept me. There I go, indictment. And he's just saying this shit. I'm like, whoa. And I know Trump's your guy. But when he's just pandering us like that, like, wow, I've been indicted so much that the black people take me as one of their own. I'm like, wow.
But listen, he's not talking to us.
I know. Boy, here.
He's doing that to evoke a reaction. Same way when I be talking about, man, these Peckerwood white folk, woo, woo, woo. Homie, he's using that as talking points to generate a base. So he's kind of using like reverse racism, like. And he's reminding black people, the people that y'all vote for are the ones that put these criminal laws over y'all. Mass incarceration law. So what he's doing, he's reminding black people that all the trouble and crime that they've been into is associated to the president they voted for. He's using rhetoric, homie. But we getting stuck on his words and not paying attention to his rhetoric. Yeah. Nah, homie, he ain't talking to us. He talking to his base. Just like they talk to their base. When they come tell us, vote or die. Just like when Hillary Clinton had the hot sauce in her purse. They're talking to a base of people, homie. This is political rhetoric. And black people don't know how to recognize because we listening with our emotions. We ain't listening for the hidden. Nah, homie, we tune in to politics with our emotions, and we don't understand the political rhetoric that comes with this shit that play on our emotions.
So Biden himself on the other side, of course he's getting old. He's looking a little older. He's moving a little slower. He goes into a chicken spot or a breakfast spot, ran with black people, I guess in LA, or I don't know where it was, LA, Atlanta, somewhere. But he goes in there shaking black hands, and it's like, not saying he's looking lost, but he's trying to look like he's trying to appeal again to the black vote. Do you feel Biden still has the black vote in his hand? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Because black people are the least informed voters. And black people don't remember when Joe Biden stood on Washington, Capitol Hill, and said that black people need to be locked up. That his kids ain't going to school with no black kids. They don't understand that Biden, nigga, is the author and he sponsored, nigga, mass incarceration. It wasn't Bill Clinton, nigga. It was Joe Biden who led the 1994 omnibus crime bill that got us in the worst shit than slavery, homie. Black people forgot that. They forgot, nigga, that he headed that shit. That he came to America and said that there are black children who are gonna be super predators. And they forgot that. They can't name one thing that Trump has done other than the fact that he said that these guys from the Central Park rape should be locked up. You gotta forget, they really believe those kids raped that woman.
They did, years.
They really believe that. So why wouldn't they say these things? But on the flip side, Joe Biden done some things, put some laws into place that we still suffer from now today. But black people went out and voted against Trump in mass numbers for the same man. So that's why he go come over here and shake hands with black people and look lost, because he ain't forgot what he said.
That's some
shit. He ain't forgot.
Real shit. That's some real shit.
But because we're the least informed voters, our history don't mean nothing to us. So we just voting off emotion.
So when you see a situation come up where Al Sharpton said he's an FBI informant, he's been an FBI informant, and they go back to him, he goes back.
He's a paid FBI informant.
A paid FBI informant. I'm talking about with the suits and.
But that's already been proven. I keep saying we are the least informed voters. Homie, that was proven in the 80s.
In the 80s.
The mafia proved that. It's documentation that they've already proven that.
Do you think we care, though?
Do who care? Do he care?
Do black people who are enticed by Al Sharpton's words? Because he's going to show up at any type of situation that happens where his voice matters. When it comes to our community, he's going to show up.
But it only matters in the church. It only matters in the church. And who go to church? We don't.
Yeah.
His voice don't matter.
The Reverend.
Jay-Z been made his voice unclear. He made a whole song saying, ask somebody, homie, so his voice has never mattered. That's why he's on CNN, MSNBC. That's why you hear him at the pool pitch, because all the preachers are FBI informants.
Yeah.
Always have.
Shit, if not, might as well be it. Shit.
How you think they got Martin out on that balcony?
Come on now.
How you think they got the guns planted inside the place to get Malcolm? All of our preachers are FBI informants, homie, because they are in bed with the state by way of 501c3, tax exempt status. So that means the federal government gives churches and church leaders and preachers a tax exempt status on all that luxury money and wealth that they get, and they never go to jail.
That's facts.
So come on, homie. Nigga, all preachers are FBI agents. They ain't working with the people. Why do you think the politicians, when it's time to talk to the people, they stop at the church? They don't go to community centers. Why do you think every police shooting, the chief of police, the mayor, the city manager, who they standing with to tell us about something? The preacher. It ain't no community leader.
Damn. So
and you never see the preacher nowhere in the hood, like, dude.
No, but every time there's a police shooting, who is a bunch of preachers standing to talk to us next to either the police or elected official. The preachers are the new COINTELPRO FBI informants. They get to come to the jail and talk to us. They get free reign to come into the jail. They don't even have to be on the visitation list.
Come on now.
They don't even have to be on the visitation list. And they can talk to you in private. You don't think when that FBI agent and whoever pulled that preacher to the side and said, hey, you think they loyal to the, parishioner? Nah, homie, they ain't even loyal to God. They loyal to their 501c3 tax status.
For Dave, say man, for real, every year, making sure it's intact. So let me ask you this, because you know you've been a guy who's went to council meetings, to talk to city council. You
get drug out that motherfucker.
You get drug out that motherfucker.
Yeah, you get drug out that motherfucker.
You've been on Alex Stein's show.
Yeah.
You seen Alex Stein go up against Eric Johnson, mayor, and say, bro, my nigga, you been cheating on your wife with a staffer.
Man, not only that, very detailed.
Very detailed. I'm talking about he went through names, places,
dates, money, amounts. I watched that shit 4 times. I said, man, I know Alex a fool too.
He a fool.
Man, Alex a fool. But
I mean, the ex-mayor Eric Johnson was eating it. He was just,
he wasn't eating it.
No, you can't say nothing in 2 minutes. You gotta allow a nigga to speak. But I'm like, boy, that 2 minutes was
his body language and facial expression said everything. Ooh. He never took his eyes off Alex. And one thing I know about the council members, they don't keep their eyes focused on nobody. They always looking down. They very seldom look up and stare at you as you're talking. Especially the mayor. They'll glance up and look at, but nigga, they don't be in tune. They was in tune. He publicly humiliated him. And I'm in fear of Alex. I think the mayor go retaliate against his ass.
I feel like, honestly, I've seen him do the Ukraine, the Putin. I see him do a lot. That right there had me like, oh shit.
Yeah. I get out and fight. But if I was the mayor, I'd get out and fight. Yeah, man, fuck this job, man. Man, you ain't finna sit up here and do this shit, man. Fuck, but that's my boy. But homie, Alex, he's a unique individual, homie.
Man.
His dad been a bail bondsman in Tarrant County.
Yeah.
For 40, 50 years. On like over 30-something bail bondsmen. So his daddy know all the gangsters. Alex's dad is infatuated with Pops. He know all of them because he was a bondsman. He know about the Pope. He know all of them. He can name them, know them, so he hit me up the other day, asked me about one of the old legends of funeral. Alex a wild one, man. He a straight white boy, but his daddy a gangster. His daddy the old bail bumming gangster that know all the old street niggas.
Pop said working is like slavery. Right?
It is.
What should a black man be doing?
Working. Right now, the best thing for the black boy and the black man to do is get him a job and work, homie, because it ain't no more money in the streets. It ain't no more money, nigga, where you can go. There ain't no more money in the streets. And so, nigga got to find him some kind of job, homie. And make that money, make some money. Take your work money, nigga, and come over here and invest it into something else. But nigga, you got to have a job now. You got to figure out a way to create a job. How else we go eat? Nigga, ain't no more street money where niggas just eating like nigga. The streets ain't eating. It's a very few niggas that's eating, but for the most part, niggas robbing to eat.
Come on.
You niggas robbing each other, homie.
Come on.
So, to me, slavery is work. But nigga, I go be a slave to feed the family.
Hey.
I do whatever I gotta do, homie, to feed my family.
Hey.
At this point, I ain't gonna take no penitentiary chances to do it.
Yeah.
But the old nigga them will still take penitentiary chances. You can't get away now. You can't get away. So if you don't go get a job and be a slave, you go be a digital slave.
Yeah, man.
It ain't no way out this slave system now, homie. Nigga go be a digital slave. Nigga, we slaving for YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
Because slavery is about another motherfucker making money off your work. Yeah, now the slaves didn't get nothing. But nigga, they got fed.
Yeah.
They got shelter, room and board back off in them slave quarters. You think the white man wanted his slave to die?
Never.
He got 15 slaves. You think if 2 of these motherfuckers die, it ain't gonna hurt them? That work, that labor, and I can sell this motherfucker just like a cow, just like a horse, just like a goat. So I gotta at least feed this motherfucker. I gotta feed my dog. So we would like that. So when you watch the movie Harriet Tubman, when everybody started dying, that old woman said, I started selling some of these motherfuckers. And they had promised not to sell this one. They had promised not to sell this one. But nigga, we got to start selling some. So, yeah, work like slavery. But nigga, so it's waking up logging onto the internet too. And you beholden to this internet all day long. And while you on this internet, it's people making millions and trillions and thousands of dollars off of you. That's slavery too.
Come on.
So we gotta change how we looking at this shit.
We gotta own it. Now, Charles, let me ask you, have you heard of the councilman Eric Mays?
Yeah, rest
He
in
just
peace.
recently passed away.
Yeah.
They would have said he's like the Charleston before Charles, or he was the Charleston on the other side of the council table.
Yeah, I spoke with him.
Oh, you
yeah.
actually spoke with him?
Yeah, they trying. Yeah, we supposed been meeting. Yeah.
How did he speak to you? Did he cuss you out? Or was
No.
Okay, he gave you respect.
It was a level of admiration.
Okay.
Yeah, all the old niggas like me.
Okay.
It's only the gang banging era of old guys that have a problem with me. The OG guys. The guys who was born during the Crip and Blood gangbanging era. The older guys outside of that, they think I'm heaven sent. The young people, they think I'm heaven sent. It's only the guys that can recall gangbanging that have a problem with the things that I say. So when I met him, he was very, lot of admiration. Talked to him, a lot of admiration.
Definitely. So we have to touch on some things real quick in the pop culture world. Right now it's going viral. I believe Wendy Williams, she has a show that they're showing her financial governorship, I guess you could say, is back in New York. And Wendy is they said she's sick, dementia and things of that nature. And she's being held away from her family because of, the kind of money she's making. The Supreme Court said she needs to be back in New York versus with her family. So right now, they're dropping episodes on Lifetime showing Wendy Williams, kind of, I want to say fall from grace, but they're kind of showing a situation where she should definitely be seeking, either family help or whatever that is. When you see things like this, as far as the downfall of Wendy Williams, I don't know if she ever mentioned you or brought you up, but she did talk, she made her life kind of how you have made your living, where you see things in the culture, you speak on it, love it or hate it, this is what it is. What are your thoughts when you see, because mind you, I see Wendy Williams' mama speaking about it and she's normal, saying she's good. But Wendy, I don't know if it's drugs, if somebody did something to her, but she seemed like she's having this disease or diseases at a very early stage in her life versus like her family, her father, her mother, and things of that nature. What are your thoughts when you see the exploitation of Wendy Williams?
Yeah, this would happen to you. Yeah, this would happen to you, homie, when you run over to the white people.
Mm. Yeah, no, just some shit you can't avoid.
Yeah, this would happen when you run over to the white people. That ought to let you know, homie, white people got homie, yeah, nah, man. You ain't finna put me out there like that. Not in my last days and stages.
None of my last days and stages.
But she's been ugly to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's crazy because...
And so maybe she been ugly to a lot of people, homie. And homie, she been ugly. Yeah, she been mean-spirited ugly to these people.
Yeah.
And naturally, mama go say, yeah, my baby all right. But they showing a different side. And why would they be doing this? Why would they be showing this side?
Man, I'm trying to figure out why.
Other than making money. But think about this, homie. The government then stepped in and said, hey, you need to go back over here with your family. Who gives the government that much power over us? To say, I got this much money, I got to go back this way.
Is it the money that the money dictates?
But if the money or not, they wouldn't be doing this if she was poor.
Right. Exactly.
If she was a poor nigga bitch, you think the government gonna stay? They wouldn't give a damn who.
Where you at?
Come on now.
Who you with?
But there's some people that's over her estate probably. Then she have a son who probably has a legal guardianship or power of attorney that get to oversee his money.
Yeah, take that away from him.
So these the lawyers stepping in, homie. This what happen, nigga, when you ain't got homie, you ain't got nobody.
Come on.
Nigga, my mom or somebody ain't finna let this happen to me, my nigga. Will the government get to come in and say something?
Come on.
So, homie, that means somebody, homie, how we free? How we free, homie? And this is a multi-millionaire woman, and the government is coming in. Her son ain't got no say-so. Her ain't nobody got no say-so.
They come in and dictate what's about to happen.
And they just making her look crazy.
Yeah, and they making her look crazy.
Yeah, like...
And can't nobody come in and say, hey, nah, we ain't finna do this.
Yeah, can't nobody speak and stop it.
Yeah, this is what happened when you run when white folk got full say.
All right, well, speaking of white folks, you've been going back and forth with Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
And recently he was at a seminar where some kind of a little big lady came in and said, you was with me last night, sir.
Yeah.
And they got to tackling her, and he's like, I don't know who this woman is. And I'm like, man, I don't know any women that just come out of nowhere and just be like, doing what she did. When you see something like that come across your timeline, your screen, and Dr. Umar having it with random big ladies in whatever town he's in, what is that? What do you take from that? Like,
because I don't like the nigga. Because I don't like the nigga, I naturally want to side with the bitch and say, yeah, man, that bitch, yeah, he with that bitch. But then, me being the nigga I am, my inner man says, nigga, don't be that kind of nigga. You got to go with what you know. And what I know is, ho say, no say. You don't believe shit no ho say. Yeah, nah, homie, the part of me that don't like the nigga want to run with the narrative that he was with the fat bitch. But then, nigga, you don't know who sent that hoe in there. And then the hoe, yeah. So nah, homie, I brushed that off because them hoes do all kind of shit.
Goddamn.
Yeah, them hoes do all kind of shit.
Brush the hell off on.
And then she just bust up there and says, you with me last night.
Yeah, last night. I know how the road get, though.
Yeah. Well, no.
It don't get like that.
I don't think he that dumb.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he that dumb.
Yeah,
I don't think he that dumb.
Yeah, I got it. Now, it's funny because January 4th, Club Shay Shay dropped an interview with Katt Williams.
Yeah.
That took the internet by storm. One of the biggest interviews to drop on the YouTube platform ever. Outside of possibly Joe Rogan. And I ain't gonna lie, we said the reason that interview did what it did, and I want your take on this, is because Katt Williams, for how great he is, in the year 2023, he was doing shows, but not that active on the internet. And then you had your rise, Rat Williams.
Yeah.
Popping your kind of shit, almost taking place for what Katt Williams was on back then, where you're almost the stardom you reached that quickly. It's like Katt Williams was almost technically but just watching your rise to where he's like, oh shit, this nigga's imitating me and taking over the internet like this, to where let me get back on my bullshit. And Club Shay Shay was the perfect platform to dish it out. It did what it did. Every comedian was like, oh shit, he just spoke the truth, or his truth.
Yeah.
He spoke his truth. And that's what you've been doing all year. Yeah. Even Tiffany Haddish was I mean, we had Gary Owens in here and he spoke on it. And what is your take when you see Katt Williams' Club Shay Shay interview do what it did for what you consider yourself? You're Rat Williams. We've talked to you multiple times. You spoke on Katt Williams, like what kind of comedian he is and your admiration for him. For what that was, do you feel you had any part to play in anything that could have been?
Because he gave you stories that didn't have nothing to do with me.
That's true.
Yeah.
But these stories never been told. No comedian has told these kind of stories on no platform.
He had never been interviewed for those stories to be told. Now, homie, he shared his experience in comedy. They ain't had nothing to do with me. He gave you names of people. Homie, he gave you, that was his testimony.
Yeah.
So ain't got nothing to do with me.
You don't ever see testimonies in comedy though.
Well, you do. You see Michael Blackson give them. They go on Vlad and talk. D.L. Hughley, they all done it, homie. But they don't tell the truth about them and what done happened. He came and gave us names, dates. So he buried his soul. He buried his soul, homie. And he gave you some personal accounts of some things.
That's right.
I haven't been. I don't think I made any kind of. I'm not his competition for him to want to look at me.
Well, I'll say this because you reached. You spoke on it.
He Katt Williams, homie. So he really funny. Right, so I'm playing a character online. I don't think I had anything to do with him coming out. Homie, that was just a talk between him and
Shannon Sharp. But what I will say is this: is that there was not really a lot of comedy being spit in that interview. Where I'm gonna let you know. I personally hit up Shannon Sharp and said, if you want to do this again, you need to get Charleston White on your platform. Because the kind of truth that was getting spit, it seemed like you was the next runner-up to go on there next, if anybody. None against Desi and everybody else.
What you got to think about this, homie? He giving you names of people. This is something totally different.
Yeah, you in the game.
Homie, he telling you this nigga ain't right. Homie, that was something different.
Yeah, he's in the game.
That was something different, homie. In homie, he exposed them people. I'm exposing gang members. Something totally different. I'm exposing gang members, homie. I got gang members, homie. This nigga talking about Steve Harvey. This nigga giving you some of the biggest names that we know to date.
Yeah, you kind of fucking up our childhood because I grew up off the Kings of Comedy. I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Homie, he giving us stuff that you only get to see behind the curtain. I'm telling us the obvious truth that we all know. That's the difference. He come bold enough, nigga, to say, man, this nigga ain't right, this nigga ain't right, this nigga ain't right, this nigga ain't right. And these are all the people we thought was right. So, What I will say is you are kind of getting into you have bumped elbows with some celebrities as of yet. You know, you are getting into this world to where when people see you with a Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's one of the billionaires or, you know, soon to be billionaires that you talk about. If you got to be, you know, if you're a billionaire, you got to do this. You have to do some evil shit to become a billionaire. I'm not quoting you none. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But when people see you rub elbows with Floyd Mayweather, and, you know, first of all, how did that even happen? Secondly, what did you take from that as far as?
Yeah, I've been rocking with the Mayweather family for a while now.
Right.
You know, Dad and them came to my show when I had my Las Vegas show, House of Blues with Live Nation. Every time I go to Vegas, I go to the gym. I mentor one of Floyd's fighters, John Easton Jr. So I've been wrapped up with the. I'm good friends with some of his, you know, his TMT family out of Philly, New York. So yeah, I've been wrapped in with them.
It seemed like you brought a couple bottles home.
Shit, a whole bunch of expensive motherfuckers.
Yeah, shit. I don't know how you got them. I don't know how you got them hoes off.
Shit, I bought. They was damn near $800 a piece.
Shit.
And I bought 8 of them that weekend.
Shit.
Nah, homie. So me and Floyd Mayweather Sr. was booked to do an event together at the All-Star game. And so somebody that's close to Dad, you know, brought Dad to the concert. The family came. So Floyd Mayweather got a lot of old cats around him as well. So like I said, homie, all the older black guys admire what I'm saying. It's the, you know, so when I'm out there, homie, you know, I go fuck with them, tap in. And so I signed a podcast deal with Green Room Radio, with True and Paul Rosenberg, them over there. So I'm gonna be moving to Vegas. So so yeah, Floyd and them, you know, they embrace me, homie. You know, if I need anything, you know, let them know. So they know I like to go to strip clubs. So they invited me to come to Girl Collection.
Shout out Girl Collections.
Yeah, I went to Girl Collections. My first time going, you know, Floyd comped me 2 bottles.
Oh, come on.
So if you go back again, you know, nigga, he comp you, then you bless him.
There you go.
So yeah, so you know, us talking, you know, he let me know that he got his own liquor. You know, so I'm all about black brands. So shit, nigga, I'm promoting the brand.
So let me ask you, Vegas, Super Bowl weekend, Floyd Mayweather, he's lit. As you're getting higher up in this industry, you see situations like Ice Spice with Taylor Swift, and she has an upside down cross, and she does throw up some type of hand signal that people have tried to break down as some Illuminati shit.
Yeah.
Do you not feel like you're getting closer to those rooms that people aren't supposed to be seeing or being witnessing? Have you seen some shit in your ascension that you're like, oh, I see what this shit is and what it could be?
Yeah, I have. But it ain't no upside down cross. They playing with that shit.
Oh,
so
they fucking with us.
I do it too, homie. So every now and then I yeah, nigga.
So I give you what you want.
Yeah, and now, every now and then I play on it too. Yeah, homie. But yeah, I've seen some shit, but it ain't.
Ain't nothing crazy. ain't nothing crazy.
I done seen some crazy shit, homie, but I've seen crazier shit in the hood.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
So once you get to this level, homie, once you get to this level, you're gonna get tested by your desires.
That's some real shit.
Not by what's in the industry.
Yeah.
So
you'll see what you're looking for.
It's gonna come to you because you desire it. Because you desire it. It's gonna come to you because it's a desire in your heart.
God damn.
So there's no doors you're gonna stumble up on. You're gonna know that door is there. You're gonna know what's behind every door. They don't surprise you with this shit. Because how they know you ain't gonna go back and scream and holler? So what they do is they hang with you. They sit around you and they find out what you like. And boy, when they find out what you like, your ass in trouble. And they find out what all these niggas like.
Come on now.
Yeah, you like to get high.
Them later.
Come on now.
Yeah.
They find out what you like, homie. And they don't ambush you and surprise you with things that you haven't done that they want to get you to do. They go see what you like, nigga. And that's what they go tap into.
So Charles, let me ask you, there's been something going on TikTok where a lady by the name of Reesa Teesa has been going viral for asking the public who the fuck did I marry? And going on a 55-part story telling the stories of how she got fooled by a man that she names Legion. She just got fooled by him. He set up a whole lie in front of her. So mind you, Charlemagne just recently went on and saying, oh, he looked at her and said, oh, you're a big-backed woman. And then they showed the man and they said, oh, he a big-backed man and this is just some shit that goes on in the hood. And you know, y'all just got played on by not knowing. She told some real stories, but from her perspective, there's some regular shit that happens when men prey on women and women believe men. But now they saying that she is like an internet sensation. Lifetime is looking at her, trying to fly her out to London, and she kind of like did what you did by just giving her real life stories and talking, and then now she has a meteoric rise. Like it's crazy her rise in the last couple of weeks. So I got to get your take on as far as this black woman telling her story on TikTok about a man who lied on her. And now a bunch of other women are trying to tell their stories about sorry ass men who preyed on them. And hopefully TikTok will pay them back. What's your thoughts on that shit?
Yeah, I lie all the time to bitches. Yeah.
You Legion.
Yeah.
You Legion 3.0.
If you really love them, lie to them. Yeah. You only, man, you supposed to lie to a woman.
What's fucked up, he said that too. He said, man, I really wanted to marry you, so I lied to you. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, you only be honest to the ones you don't love and don't like.
Shit.
But the rest of them, you learn to lie to them because you love them, homie. You can't be honest with no woman you love.
Is there such thing as telling too many lies? Like, bro, you kind of living in these lies now.
You supposed to lie even when you telling the truth.
Goddamn.
And you talk to a woman. When you talking to a woman, you supposed to lie even when you telling the truth, nigga.
Damn.
Can you break it down why?
Cause she can't handle the truth. And she'll hold the truth against you forever. Secretly.
Yeah, the amount of lies that she believes.
Do you really love her? You just tell me if you love her. No, I don't love her. No, I don't love her. No, I don't love her. But you really, but if I tell you, yeah, I love her, that's gonna crush you.
So in your experience, women who believe the lies, what do you say about them?
They live happily ever after.
Oh, goddamn. Okay.
Women who pretend to believe the lies live happy, peaceful, drama, stress-free lives. The woman trying to get to the truth, she have nervous breakdowns, she lose her hair, her weight fluctuates, and she's miserable throughout half her life. The woman is trying to get to the truth, she is.
I agree.
Yeah, no, for real. It's some stressful shit.
I promise you. Because the truth hurts. Because the truth hurts. The truth will shatter you. I can't believe he was doing me like this. Well, stop believing it then, bitch. I tried to get you, so nah, homie. Nah, nigga, if you love your woman, nigga, learn to tell lies that sound like truth.
And if it all comes crashing down?
Still lie and make it sound like the truth. If you, nigga, if it come crashing down and you be honest, it's gonna blow up. At least you can dig through the rubble. But if that bitch blow up, nah, homie. Nah, my nigga, hell no. Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck if it come crumbling down. Whatever you do, don't tell the truth.
All right, so let's do it like this. You know, you recently spoke on this, but we're gonna get your take because something new just happened to where, you know, you see Usher at the Super Bowl grabbing Alicia Keys and, you know, Swiss Beats. I'm assuming he okayed it. And, now this nigga Usher is, damn it, people try to, go at the stake about it, like, nigga Usher, you can't be doing that. So some other girl, Kai Cenat, just recently paid a nigga $20K for some African artist, Omalay or something, a female who a dude brought to the front row of a concert. His girl went up there to dance with this artist, and she was doing all kind of freaky shit with this nigga behind the curtain. And the nigga just like, oh, fuck, he just left. And the girl was like, nigga, it's just a one-time experience. It wasn't that bad. And Kai Cenat gave the nigga $20K. Here you go, bro. Fuck, you look bad out there. Should a nigga trip if a girl's up there with someone she idolized and she gets a moment in her life to be able to say, oh, I was able to go up on stage with...
That's why you don't take your bitch to see no nigga. Yeah, no. That's why you don't take your girl to go see no nigga. No, hell no, nigga.
You don't take your girl to a Chris Brown? No, well, I know. Now you
don't take your girl to go see no nigga.
If a female likes Chris Brown.
You let her and her girls go.
Goddamn.
Nigga, why you go take your Brawl to go see a nigga and she like this nigga? So you let her and her girls go.
But that could be worse.
Well, what you don't know don't hurt.
Spirit, don't tell me nothing about that. Don't tell me nothing about that goddamn trip.
Yeah, what you don't know don't hurt, my nigga. But nigga, why you want to pain freak that nigga and you on the front row too?
Yes.
When he slide down there and put his knee, nigga, nigga, no, hell no. Man, yeah. And then when she go up there and do that, as you leaving out to go walk to the car, you call somebody go break into a house. Bitch. Nah, bitch, I done brought you to this concert and need some expensive seats to get this close to this nigga. And you done jumped up on her and did that? Yeah, nah, man, bitch, nigga go steal them TVs before you get home.
So there's no apology. She tried to apologize. No?
Right, bitch, no. Funk ass. Nah, hell no. Cause they wouldn't forgive you if you did it.
Right.
Nigga, let you go up there and you go to, dry humping, pumping that motherfucking dick up on one of them fine ass women on stage. Nigga, your woman gonna be, please, everybody go think you wrong.
Right.
But when the girl go up there and do it, nah, homie, shit, nah. Then you supposed to whoop your hoe. Yeah, you supposed to whoop her motherfucking ass. She nah, you done this in my face? Man, probably slap the shit out of you. We get in that car. Bitch. That Ike and Turner shit. And that bitch that fighting like a motherfucker like Ike and Tina was and that motherfucker. Yeah. And calling your mama. Man, she wrong in the motherfucker. But she on the left. Yeah, I call your mama and tell her what happened.
So there was a man, military man, I think his name by the name Aaron Bushnell. And he set himself on fire.
Yeah, I seen that fool. He protesting the Gaza war and inhaled them flaming fumes and died. They couldn't get to him with the fire extinguisher enough to put his ass out. Yeah.
What would make a man do that?
Mental health issue. Yeah, mental health issue. He probably battling with the PTSD from the military. Then I fucked him up in the military. Cause a normal-minded person don't give a fuck about that Gaza shit.
Never.
Not in America, a normal-minded person.
We it's funny because, and I'm gonna not go too deep into the Gaza and the, all this stuff that's going on overseas. I try to stay what's going on in our borders. I just seen a video where some illegal immigrants, I guess, caught a boat into Laguna Beach or somewhere in California where they just came in on a speedboat, hopped in some SUVs. I mean, the police could, what is a policeman supposed to do when 12 immigrants is coming off the shores off of a U-boat? And can illegal immigration be stopped? Because I see that's a big thing that Biden and Trump is trying to go at right now.
Yeah, it can be stopped.
Well, shoot them down.
All you got to do is lock the borders down. Our borders aren't locked down.
You just came from the beach, though.
Man, they got some people sitting watching. Motherfucker, they got some shit to watch, some shit, homie. Right. It's nothing that can't be seen. Homie, nobody goes into North Korea.
Nah, that's some real shit.
Nobody going into Russia. Nigga in Russia, them Russian people don't know you ain't in here. Homie, all we got to do is lock the borders down. But it's an incentive not to.
Yeah.
So we lose in America because we refuse to lock our borders down.
Do you believe there's a migrant crisis?
I know it's a migrant crisis.
You've seen it.
We see it.
Yeah.
We've been seeing it for the last 8 years. Every 2 years, they bring in a big migrant population. In Obama's first term, it was a bunch of Syrians.
Yeah.
Then, nigga, all of a sudden, they brought Afghanistan over here. So everybody we have problem with, they bring them people over here. Everybody we have problem with, but it's not our Republican people, it's the Democratic people. The Republicans is saying, man, fuck that. Man, don't let nobody over here.
Yeah.
But the Democratic Party, because black people have such a low voter turnout, they have to increase immigrations so their party can sustain and have its power in the political realm. Because black people are such a low voter turnout. So the Democratic Party know that they cannot rely on black people, so they have to replace their voting faction. Just like they have to replace their slave label. We used to be their slave label, y'all remember? Who's their new slave label? Immigrants?
Yeah.
Because you come to McDonald's, you want $15, you want $17. My immigrant is still satisfied at the $7.75.
Nah, that's.
They are satisfied. They don't complain, they don't file grievances, and we don't have to worry about sexual harassment with this group. We don't have to worry about company lawsuits. We don't have to worry about any liability with this group. Come on, black people.
Speaking of black people, there's a situation in Atlanta to where they reported 1,200 squatters are just living up in mansions. Saying fuck it, they doing their own thing, having parties, stripper parties and shit. You can't kick us out. Fuck you. What's your thoughts on the squatting ass niggas?
If you know the law, squat. I took some land from the city next to the classy lady by way of adverse possession, also kind of squatting. So if you can squat, nigga. Because that means you know some laws.
Do you believe squatting is a profession like you said?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, learn the shit,
Yeah, it is.
be a professional ass squatter, my nigga.
Most niggas I know learn that kind of game, homie.
Yeah.
It's free. That's a good game, my nigga. Yeah, it's a good motherfucking game.
Nah, it's real. That's real. Real quick, I gotta get your take on and this is just, how you look at it. Kanye West got flack about the way his wife is dressing. She's wearing skimpy outfits, promoting whatever he says promoting. She's out there getting it. And someone said, man, is your wife a slave? Or somebody asked, like, TMZ and people, they asked him, like, hey, is your wife free to do what she wants? And Kanye he felt disrespected by that. My question to you more so is, his wife does support him that hard to where she's willing to, I'll bare skin for you. Should he do the same for her? If asked upon? Is it a role reversal? Can it be a role reversal? I'm sorry.
Why would he be asked to show some skin?
That'd be some wild
See,
shit.
because your woman's showing it for a benefit. So what would be the benefit of him showing some skin? I got the billions. So why would I need to do this?
Do you feel like he's subjectifying her to?
We all do that to our bitch. Babe, put this on. Ooh, you look good in that. Come on, we all do that to our bitch. Yeah, nigga, and our woman is like our slave. This my bitch. Yeah, nah, this my nigga. This damn near like I own her. This my bitch. Man, once I go to putting dick in you, nah, this my bitch.
Shit.
Nigga, I damn near do what I want to my bitch. Nah, man, we got this understanding. So who tripping about this? I got her walking around with a dog. Nah, this my bitch. And most niggas get their bitch to do what they want them to do. That's how you get your bitch to submit. That's how you know this your bitch. By this kind of shit. Because ain't nobody else gonna do this for you but your kind of bitch.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, man. Shit, that's how you know this your bitch. Shit.
Yeah. So, Charles, people were worried about you that, they seen a skit where you look like you gunned down a man. Like you ran a nigga down, pop, put a nigga down. I mean, people take it at face value.
Yeah.
What would you say for those people that saw that and see you on this couch right now, just eating and breathing?
I'm out on bond right now.
Okay. Talk that shit.
Please take it for face value.
Talk that shit.
Yeah. No, because if they can't look at that and see that ain't no movie, they some goddamn fool. Yeah. They can't look at that and see that's no movie, they some goddamn fool.
Some people don't believe in special effects. Some people don't believe.
Yeah. And I'm gonna and I'm gonna pick my chain up after I shoot a nigga.
No. And let me ask you this, because I have to get your take on this. Fani Willis, who indicted Donald Trump.
Yeah.
They put her on the stand regarding the situation, and boy, they went through her shit.
Yeah.
And they found out that she was dealing with the attorney she hired.
Yeah.
It was all kind of just, she like, hey, he likes wine. I like Grey Goose. Shit, she like, yeah, we link up and I give him $2,000 to do it at cash to do what he want to do. Man, when you see this this is the district attorney Fani Willis in Atlanta, who is in front of Young Thug situation. What's your thoughts when you see her getting interrogated and the shit that came out of that?
I think she did well, holding up under the cross-examination. But I think politically that hurt her.
Yeah, they try to make it about her, but
well, it's a tactic that the white man is real good at when it comes to his niggas and anybody else. It's called character assassination.
Yeah.
They assassinated her character.
Boy.
And
you think that was Trump's doing?
White people doing. One thing about them, they gonna stick together. They ain't gonna let no black DA in no black city amongst a black population bring down no president. No white man president. This still a white man's world. He having problems out of white women. He ain't having problems out of black women. So he know what to come in and do. I told you they over-sexualizing us. We're gonna be sex toys. So what they take two of our prominent black figures and say they fucking? Come on, homie. Character assassination.
Yeah, that for sure.
So yeah. So that hurts her going forward because now her ethics and political morals are in question. So, but for the most part, homie, everybody fucking and sucking.
Not everybody.
Everybody, nigga, on all stages and all levels.
So speaking of over-sexualized, you recently hopped on the phone with Sexxy Red.
Yeah.
Is that a relationship that you would like to see blossom and try to go forward, man? Shit.
Nah. We on two different paths in life. I don't see what it can blossom into.
Y'all both.
I don't see what it can blossom into. What I talk about and what she talk about, I don't see where we could align.
I can see a room y'all in this. I can see y'all in the same room.
How? What? You can see us doing what? I work with children, homie. I work with I work with mothers. Nigga, I'm a married man. Nigga, I gotta where could we align at? Yeah. I don't work with women. All of my alignment is what I do with men.
That's real.
Yeah, so I couldn't see how me and her could align and do nothing together. Other than sit down and maybe talk for a day. But other than that, I couldn't. I don't know what she do other than fuck and talk about her pussy.
should she be doing something else? Like, what could she do?
I don't know her to say what she should be doing. I don't know nothing about her. Nigga, she doing what work for her. But nigga, I couldn't see what we could do together besides fuck. Yeah, that's about it.
Do you have any daughters? Would you let them listen to Sexxy Red?
I'm sure she do. But you're not homie. My daughter a game related little girl because I don't hide nothing from her. And she come up under watching her daddy be a motherfucker. So nigga, my daughter listen to all that shit and she listen to me.
That's some real shit. But
nigga, Sexxy Red is a motherfucker and she really with that shit. Nigga, she really up out them trenches. She a motherfucker.
Nah, that's some real shit. So Charleston, and again, thank you for bringing the old man through because.
Yeah, does he sleep over there?
No, he good.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. He ain't moved.
It's just shit. But when it comes to, like you mentioned, his, putting his legacy forward, we have to ask, of course, again for you, as you're attaining the success you're attaining and, the game that you're spitting, we always have to go back to your legacy.
Yeah.
And what legacy do you like to leave? Because again, for those that say, oh, Charleston White lost his way, is there an end game?
I lost my way before I found my way. So I found my way when I came to the internet. So I had already lost my way before any of these people who know me from the internet. See, all the people who say that don't know me before the internet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's easy for them to say I lost my way. But nigga, I quit that shit, nigga, before I came to the internet. That's why I came to the internet. To vent and be, because nigga, I was burning out. And I remember we was in San Marcos. I was the keynote speaker for the Texas Juvenile Justice Department volunteer banquet. And I remember one of the superintendents telling me, he said, Charleston, if you don't put no business with your passion, you're gonna get burnt out. And that's what happened to a lot of community activists, homie. They get burnt out within the first 5 to 10 years because they don't understand the business side of doing community activism or having a 501c3. So nigga, when I came to the internet, I was burnt out. Nigga ain't making no money doing this, nigga. So homie, that was my outlet. So I had been lost my way. And as I was losing my way, I would pray at night and I would say, God, don't let my heart become hard toward my own people. And then the old nigga showed up.
Right. That's the...
Then Pops came through. So talking to Pops, I used to say, man, Pops, man, I don't want to do wrong no more, Pops. Nigga, I didn't even want no money. I just wanted to live a righteous, right-standing life. So nigga, I was already lost my way. When I got to the internet, I found me. I tapped into my gifts. I tapped into my talents. I started facilitating a vision that allowed me to study and learn algorithms and marketing and branding strategies. And then, nigga, I evolved into a multimillionaire. And so now I do youth advocacy on a larger scale than just what I was doing at the Classy Lady. I just popped up at the homeless shelter today, homie, and gave over $1,000 just walking around the homeless shelter. Yeah, as well as donate. Yeah, homie. So, and nah, homie. I found my way on the internet. And by finding my way on the internet, I generated a legacy where, homie, I don't never have to work again. I've been able to buy my mama a car, bought my son a car, bought my daughter a car. I got deals that I'm closing and have signed on that gives me equity, 10% equity into companies that'll take care of my children's children. Nigga, I found my way. I found me. I became a star. I had lost me, homie, working in the community. Because I was putting other people before me. I was putting other people's children's needs before my needs and my kids' needs. And I felt like I had to do that because I feel like that was part of the purpose. But one of the instructions is that a wise man stores up an inheritance for his children's children's children. So how wise can Dr. King be? And he died broke. How wise can Malcolm be? And they all died broke. They did not ensure a legacy for their children's children's children. So Malcolm's grandson set the house on fire and ended up killing his grandmother, Miss Betty Shabazz. Martin Luther King children struggling, poor, at the poverty line. They can't sell an audio, they can't sell a book, they can't sell nothing. His Dr. King great-great-grandchildren didn't inherit nothing but a Bible. They want to sell the Bible, and I'm sure Dr. King's Bible probably will bring in a couple 100,000. I didn't want that legacy. So nigga, I found me. And I found my way. And now, nigga, me and my family, nigga, we got a legacy that I can pass on down to my children's children's children. I got books that's being sold. Nigga, I got movies that's being made. Nigga, documentaries of mine is being shopped around for a motherfucker to purchase $300,000, $400,000 and still let me maintain the equity in it. So, I don't know what these niggas talking about, my nigga. I tapped into something coming on the internet, and my life will never be the same. Yeah, my life will never be the same, but in a good way. My mother has never been more proud before in her life. Nigga, that's summer, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, I didn't get to put that smile on her face on graduation day. I get to do it now, though.
We appreciate you letting us share some of that legacy over here too. You coming tapping in with us. It's very appreciated.
Nah, homie, this part of my story. Between RealLyfe, Street Starz, Say Cheese TV, the Danza Project, and a few other, man, that's part of my story. This go be in the movie. This go be in the biopic. Because these platforms helped propel me to where I am now. It gave me the light. It gave me an audience, and I've been a good steward of what y'all have given me from here, homie. So I've maintained the light and I've maintained the audience. That's why I get mad sometimes when I see certain shit over here. I be saying, man, them niggas too big for that. Nigga, they too big for that. Nigga, I be, man, nigga, I be getting mad because, nigga, they had Mark Cuban under these lights. Nigga, Mark, so homie, certain shit, nah, nigga, this is an exclusive spot.
Don't play with it.
Man, homie, that's a bright light. These lights here can make it, man, come on, homie. So it shouldn't be taken kindly. Homie, these lights done created some shit. Didn't you hear the old nigga say we ain't got nothing to create? We don't manufacture, we don't produce. Nigga, these lights done produce some shit.
Right.
It done created some shit for some people, homie. So this couch ain't to be taken lightly. I know I don't take it lightly.
Right.
Yeah, so nah.
You talked about getting laxed, right? And because, you know, have you started being more tactical now?
It's hard to, homie. I gotta go back to being poor. It's hard to be tactical at this level because you gotta shake hands with people.
Right.
It's hard, homie. So nigga gotta hire security. Nigga can't go certain places because it's hard to be tactical at this level. It's almost impossible. Yeah, it's almost impossible.
So let's definitely talk about what you have coming up. The Wrong Address movie.
Yeah.
We seen some behind the scenes. You filming that? You about to wrap?
Yeah, we wrap up this week. So we be done this week. It's like 95, 97% complete. Shout out to my nigga Meezy, man.
Man, shout out Meezy, man. And definitely can't wait to see that. And I think you wrapped up the Freaknik movie. You was part of.
Been nominated for I think 2 film festivals award. We Out Here, produced by Stormy Daniels, starring Charleston White, Umar. So I'm gonna be at the film festival awards in June.
Now it's crazy because I think they're finally gonna drop the Freaknik documentary next month, or if not March or April. Yeah, to where that might propel y'all situation.
It will.
Oh shit, we about to go.
Man, HBO looking to pick it up for a series. So
Come on.
Shout out to HBO.
Is there anything else in the works that you have like that the world may not know about that you got lined up that you?
I got an app. I'm signing this. I got an exclusive deal with an app company. That's gonna change all of our lives. It's somewhat streaming, but it's not streaming. Y'all just stay tuned. But nah, so I'm becoming a brand ambassador to a lot of different brands.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you the perfect face for it, man. Just
and shout out to Green Room Radio, man. So that's my new home for my podcast, Las Vegas. So every Tuesday and Thursday, man, I'm streaming out of. I'm airing out of Las Vegas with the game related podcast. Me and Dewberry.
Come on, man. Shout out Dewberry too, man. Only been a blessing to this couch, to this game, man. Even wait, before we get, I gotta ask you because I gotta get your take on it. Another Dallas, let's say celebrity, just recently went viral for headbutting and knocking out 3 niggas. I Am Jonathan. And I'm just curious, in Charleston White, if 3 niggas approach you in front of whatever the fuck, do you even think to get
Who
to
is Jonathan?
So Jonathan, I Am Jonathan is a hairstylist.
Oh, the Jonathan over there with my niggas?
Yeah. Jonathan, he knocked out 3 niggas at once.
You didn't see that video?
Go pull it up.
Gay Jonathan.
Yeah, get your job. I don't know his orientation, but shit.
Yeah, Jonathan gay, but he ain't no punk.
And took 3 niggas out.
He whooped 3 straight niggas, 3 tough niggas.
3 tough niggas.
Oh, he whooped 3 gay, 3 sissies.
No, so mind you, they were 3 tough niggas where they actually went to a shop looking for him, put their hands on women in his shop like, nigga, call that millionaire nigga, have him pull up. He pulled up by himself, no friends, and whooped all 3 of them in front of whatever the fuck establishment that was with the security footage, and used headbutts, right combos. All them niggas laid out sleep. I said, I ain't never seen no shit like that. And it told me, I said, he made me almost make niggas want to fight again. Like, oh, niggas, maybe fighting is the way to go versus shoot a nigga. But,
can't nobody, can't nobody do that, but, no. Gay Johnson whooped 3 niggas like.
Wait till you see the footage.
But I already know he ain't no punk.
Yeah, I know
just
I'm talking about combo, connection, headbutt,
He's still, listen. He's still a man.
Hey.
Nigga, one thing about it, that's still a man.
Hey.
And he still got the strength of a man.
Hey.
Not only that. Man, you can't whoop no nigga that done took some dick. Man, you can't. Ain't a blow you can deliver that can, make up for the kind of blows a motherfucker take at that ass. You hear me? So now, man, the level of pain that a motherfucker got to withstand, nigga, to take that rod. Now, nigga, they better leave that whopper. You can't fight no punk. You got to either kill it or leave it alone. Cause this man now.
All right, well, we're gonna
shout out to Jonathan for whooping them 3 niggas, man, and them 3 niggas need to leave Earth.
All right, so
today, pack your bags up, nigga, and find the fastest space shuttle to get your ass off Earth. You done let one gay man come whoop 3 niggas. They supposed to. I fuck with Jonathan, but nigga, they supposed to kill him.
Shit.
They wasn't supposed to let him walk out of there no motherfucking me Super Saiyan. He rode that and whooped 3 headbutt too.
Oh shit.
He threw some headbutts in there too.
I low-key want to show it to you so you give us commentary on the shit.
Man, no, I'm gonna call Larry.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call the owner of the one. I know who to call. Man, nigga Jonathan whooped them niggas up there for real. I know who to call. I'm finna call Shea and Shea. You heard about Jonathan done whooped them niggas up there?
Yeah. Well, there you go, man. Man, it's crazy, man, because you only give good game, man, and it's just nothing but entertainment when we have you in here, man. For those
man, I'm inviting y'all to the barbecue. I got Aiden Ross coming out here next week too. I'm inviting y'all to the barbecue,
come
man.
on, man.
Yeah, we probably doing some philanthropy work at the high schools and things.
You got some cameras? You need some cameras out there?
Yeah, y'all come on.
Okay, I'm about to say, we get you some footage, you goddamn.
Yeah, we supposed to pull up at I talked to me and Sexxy TV, talked to the coach over at Sam Houston High School. We supposed to be pulling up.
Yeah, man. Shout out Say Cheese, shout out Aiden Ross, man. We definitely gonna pull up. For those that may not be following you, if you got a new Instagram,
The Real Charleston White 46. Yeah, The Real Charleston White 46.
You've been keeping that up for
I've been doing good.
Yeah,
I've been doing good. And make sure y'all follow The Real Charleston White fan page on Facebook.
Okay, so you are managing that. That's you.
Yeah, that's me.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah, it's a private group, but the rest of them, they're them fake pages.
All right, well, I want to shout out the old man. Is there any shout outs you want to give once again? We here.
Nah, man, shout out to my man True from Green Room Radio, Real Life Street Star, man, the Danza Project. Shout out to Sukiana. Hey, baby. Hey, Suki. But nah, man, yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Wink. Shout out Suki though.
Yeah, nah, man, but nah, that's about it, homie. Y'all stay tuned.
I would like to see Sukiana on this couch.
Yeah, nah, we got to get Suki out of man.
Y'all want to get Suki?
Yeah, we got to get Suki.
I call her manager and see if we can get her.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tell her we definitely want her, man. God.
Already, we'll have fun with her in Dallas.
All right, let's go, man. Well, you already know what it is, man. 2024, this shit about to go up, man. Again, I don't know we gonna get canceled to put on with this one, man. But Charleston White,
this gonna be a good one.
1 million views. Let's go. Real life Street Stars.
Shout out Real Street Stars, nigga. Move it. Hey.